Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So we're on the ground, birds are chirping in my driveway. In Massachusetts, we're locked down still, so can't go to our baseball facility, can't go on the field. But we're going to talk about some drills. I've been getting a lot of questions about hands routines and easy stuff that you guys can do at home. And so I want to talk about a little bit. So let's talk about a real simple, easy routine that you can do to work on your hands as infielders. All you need for this, you don't even need a flat glove, but we're going to use a flat glove here. We'll use a little bit of bare hand stuff also. But you need a hand, you need some type of ball, whether it's a tennis ball, racket ball, whatever. Probably don't use a baseball. Get permission from your family that you can throw a ball off your garage if you have one, or just find a brick wall somewhere, okay? I asked my wife, she said it'd be okay today. I don't know, she might come out and yell at me here in a minute, but we're gonna do it. So, also, if you have chalk or a rock, I suggest you use that. What I like to do is, so we're gonna set up right here. We're gonna start off on our knees, okay? I'm gonna take the chalk, and I'm just gonna draw a line. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can. I'm gonna draw a little line right here, all right? And I'm gonna put my knees, I don't know, six inches or so behind the line. And what I'm gonna use this line for is I'm gonna make sure that I field everything with my hands in front of that line, okay? I wanna always be able to see the ball and my glove at the same time, in the same view. And so what players have to do when they do this drill sometimes is their hands get too far underneath them. They get back here, and then I lose track of the ball. So if I can't see my hands or the glove, well, then I can't see the ball going in there, okay? And so I want to field everything out front. So I'm on my knees, I want my chest forward. All right, so chest forward, that gets my hands out front. If you're going to use the flat glove, what the flat glove is good for is deflecting, right? So I want this hand, my bare hand or control hand, I want it slightly off center, and I want to feel like I'm controlling the ball. So when the ball hits the paddle or the flat part, I want my hand there to deflect the ball. All right. Anytime you're fielding a ball within the framework of your body, between your shoulders, it's a two-handed play. Most times. There's going to be some times where you might step up and pick a ball one hand, but 90+% of the balls are going to be two-hand plays. And so I've got to get really good at deflecting the ball off the same point. So we talk, if you're doing a bare hand, it's your index finger. If you're doing it off the flat glove, pick a point on the flat glove. So right here, my index finger's running about right there, so I might say, hey, I want to field every ball right off that R. Okay? Now, here we go. All I'm going to do, I'm going to start two-hand plays within the framework of my body. So I'm just going to bounce the ball. I'm going to field the ball, okay? So I'm just working control hand, right? Deflecting. I'm going to try to change the hops. So I'm going to throw some where it's a long hop, some where it's a short hop, some there might not be any hops at all. So I'm just going to go back and forth with it. And the way to change the hop is just aim a little bit different on the wall. So if I throw it really low, it comes off one way. If I throw it up high, well, I can catch it like that. All right, but just throw it different spots of the wall. Now, as you can see, when I'm fielding these balls, every ball that I field, I'm working on deflecting, as I said, right? So I want to deflect the ball, but then I want to bring the ball to the middle. So I call it funneling. I want to bring the ball here where my elbows go out, my thumbs go up, so I can break and be in position to throw, okay? So elbows out, thumbs come up, ball comes to the middle, and then I can break and throw. So when we're doing this, we're working on different things, and you can pick different things to work on. So maybe right now I say, hey, I'm just going to work on deflecting, okay? There we go. All right, so I'm working on deflecting, getting in the same point of the flat glove. I'm working on funneling, okay? Now, let's say, hey, we're going to work on transfers, okay? Okay, so I'm working on funneling, then I'm working on transfers. So just make sure, just mix it up. Say right now I'm going to work on, whatever it is you're going to work on. Just pick something different and work on it. Now you can also mix in some double play turns, especially if you're a middle infielder. So maybe you do a couple of those, but then every now and then you throw a ball up here and you're working on so you can do that as well. So you can mix it up. You can go some down here, some up here, down here, up here, down here. So just go, really the key is just be creative with it. So same thing if you don't have the flat glove, right? So let's take the flat glove off. So now, instead of the flat part of the glove, we're just gonna work on off the index finger. Still not catching the ball, still deflecting. Okay, so it's the same drill, right? And then you can put your glove on. If you got your glove, throw your glove on. So you can go bare hand, you can go flat glove, you can go glove. Now, let's work on balls outside of the framework of our body, right? So if the ball's outside of our shoulders, that's when we're gonna use one hand, okay? So backhand, again, you can put a glove on, you can use no glove. So on backhand, we're just gonna turn our body a little bit. We're gonna face this way. Now the one thing with the backhand is if the ball is going to be an in-between hop, I want to shrink the distance. I want to work through. We've talked about that a lot in our other videos, but I want to work through that ball. And I want to work through it with my glove angle the same. I don't want to scoop through, right? So I'm just going to extend with my elbow, okay? If the ball is on the ground or it's a long hop, then I'll catch it and then I'll bring the ball to the middle and I'll transfer in the middle. Okay, so I'm always fielding the ball. I'm either working through it, if it's a long hop again or on the ground, I'm just gonna field it here, bring it to the middle and transfer. All right, then we'll go over and do forehands. So real simple stuff, but you can get a ton of reps in, okay? And you can work on all these small little things. It's not just about fielding the ball, it's about fielding the ball the right way every single time, right? Chest forward, hands out front. See the ball in the glove in the same view. Funnel the ball, elbows out, thumbs up, bring the ball to the middle, transfer thumbs down, get into position to throw. Pick a couple different things and just keep working on them. Before you know it, everything will come together really, really nicely. As you get good with the hands routine, then you can get up. So after you go on your knees, just stand up. Do the same exact thing from a standing position. Then move back, throw the ball off the wall, then start to incorporate your feet. Just keep pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. It might be tough, again, if you're like us and you can't get outside or you can't get to a field for live ground balls, that's okay, eventually you will. But for right now, this is better than nothing. And these are great drills. I did these drills no matter the level I played at. I did these drills from Little League all the way up to the major leagues. All right? So it's not like, oh, it's too simple of a drill to do if you're an older player. You can do this drill no matter how old you are. I've seen 35-year-old, multi-year all-stars do this drill, okay? So hopefully it helps you out. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Thank you to our Patreons for supporting the channel, and we'll talk to you later.